name is Jessica, aka Rainbow Princess, and we talk about crocheting and yarn on this channel, at least for right now. We may delve into sewing and other crafting adventures in the future, but for now, just crocheting. We are going to be crocheting for 24 hours, no sleep. What this means is that I'm not going to be crocheting for every single minute of the 24 hours, because that would be insane, impossible to do. I'd be so dehydrated. What this means is that for the next 24 hours, I will not be sleeping. And that for every hour of the 24 hours, I have to crochet a little bit in that hour. Whether it be for 10 minutes or 50 minutes, I have to crochet at least some amount of time in that hour, every hour for 24 hours. That is what I am challenging myself to do. I have 2 days off in a row during the week. Very rare. Because I requested it, to be honest. I want to catch up on some crochet projects. And so I have a few goals in mind. And right now it is only about 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm not going to be starting until 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am still sort of getting everything set up, doing some last minute things and everything. I am disappointed to find out that the last 3 episodes of Andor will not be releasing until 8 p.m. my time. So that's a bummer. But for the first hour, I'll probably watch like one of the episodes of Chernobyl. I am currently watching Chernobyl, the miniseries on Max. I think I am on episode 3. So I'll just watch an episode of that and then go and watch Andor, and then I'll come back and watch the rest of Chernobyl and then watch some Marvel movies. That is the goal as far as catching up on shows. So my plan is basically to finish the miniseries of Chernobyl, finish the season 2 of Andor, or series really, of Andor, and then to watch at least 5 MCU Marvel movies, because I am going into the movie timeline. I will go back and watch the shows, but if I try to go chronologically, including shows and movies, I'm going to be here forever. We're getting through the movies first, we'll go back for the shows. I just finished Thor Dark World, and so I believe Iron Man 3 is next, and then I believe Captain America Winter Soldier is next from that. I could be wrong, I don't know. That's the goal, is at least 5 Marvel movies, finish the Chernobyl miniseries, and then obviously finish Andor, which is 3 episodes. So, we have a few projects and a few goals as far as crochet. I'm not trying to overexert myself too much because, of course, there'll be bathroom breaks, food breaks, just my hand is hurting breaks. So I'm trying to pace myself, but I am working on a coworker's baby blanket. She is pregnant. Her baby is due in August, and she's having a baby shower in June, like the first week of June. And so, obviously, only got a couple more weeks left. You know, it's time crunched. So, I am making this beautiful waffle stitch, like, baby blanket. The color palette is directly, from, like, her bouquet of announcing the gender. On Facebook, like, she announced the gender with a sonogram or ultrasound or whatever it's called of it, and then a bouquet of flowers, pinks and purples. And I asked her if I made her blanket what color. She said pink and purple. So I hope she likes that it's kind of multicolored. It is at least over halfway done, I think. And I do plan on doing like a white border, maybe like a simple white border, and then maybe adding some pipsqueak fluff yarn to it. Because I feel like if it wasn't safe for babies, why would a baby be on the label? I don't know. So, that is my first goal. That is going to be my first main goal, is to finish this baby blanket. Period. Hopefully it doesn't take me more than like 4 hours. I'm praying. Because I have some other wonderful things I want to crochet. All kind of lined up here. So, I don't know if anyone who watched my last video may find out, but I actually have a new cat. I now have 3. I have the chipmunks, literally Alvin, Simon, Theodore. I now have Theodore. So Alvin and Simon have their baby blankets. Theodore doesn't have his yet. So I found this beautiful green loops and threads. Mayation? Chanel Home? Whatever. I am worried it's only 109 yards, but the thing is when I went to Michael's earlier this afternoon, they literally only had 2 skeins of this color. So, granted, for my other boys' blankets, I only needed 2 skeins of each color for the blanket, and pretty good sized blanket. So, you know, but we got those 2, and then we do have we're planning on doing a brown border, kind of doing maybe something like this paired with this. I don't know. We have options. I also have more skeins of this. I have 3 of this and 3 other burlap blanket, like speckled tweed yarn that I plan on combining into a blanket. So that's 6 skeins of that, plus this one. That is going to be like a ginormous king size blanket. So I'm trying, you know, we have options. And then I do plan, I'm making my dad a blanket, a full-size blanket, because he's a full-size man. But I'm making him a full-size blanket for his birthday / Father's Day gift. His birthday, June 12th. Father's Day, I think, is like June 19th or some shit. So, we have a decent amount of the blanket actually going right now. But I'm using Lion's brand Mandela, I think, like Mandela yarn, and I'm using like one of the big ones. And I only have like 3 more. I'm in the last 3 colors of it, and like this is one skein, you know. I am slightly worried that I did not get enough yarn, and I can't find any more of the giant big cakes anymore. I think it's the color like Barbar. Who the fuck's naming these skeins? I don't know, but they should hire me because I can name them good shit. But I went to 3, not 3. I've only done, okay, my bad. I've only went to 2 different Walmarts locally, and I went to the one that I initially bought these at. They have not restocked. Went to the one closest to my job. They don't even have them on the shelf. So I'm gonna have to go to the one that's like 40 minutes away and see. And if they don't have it, I might be screwed. He might just get what he gets. But the goal is to at least finish this cake, and then maybe at least one of these cakes. Because I feel like it's a good color palette combo, and I want to kind of, I have 2 of these, and I have 2 of those. So I'm like, maybe if I could, like, all together, because this one is like 590 yards. And the other, the big one's like 1,000 and like 1,100, I think, 1,100 something yards. It's over 1,000 yards. So like maybe, but maybe it's because it's a full size. It's so wide. I don't know. But I'm loving the colors. Look how pretty they're working up. So the goal is to not finish this, obviously, but to get a good chunk of it to where I can like be able to estimate whether or not what I have is actually enough yarn, or if I need to go hunting mode and figure this shit out. Because again, his birthday is June 12th. It is less than a month away. And I mean, granted, I can push it to Father's Day, but I don't think Father's Day is much further away. Like maybe 4 or 5 extra days. Not a lot of time. So it's like go time. We gotta do this. And yeah, because I have another one of these. It's very pretty. His favorite colors are red and blue, but the red color scheme looked more pink, and he was like, I'm not about that. So the last sort of goal for this Crochetathon, the 24-hour crochet challenge, whatever you want to call it, is bandanas. I want to make a bunch of bandanas, and I kind of already have one sort of going on right here, green and black, but I have a whole thing full of different multicolored yarns that I can combine and do solid colors of. You know, I got options. My goal is to maybe make 5 to 10 bandanas. Because I've tentatively started selling bandanas specifically locally. And yeah, so this is a really fun, cool thing I have really quickly learned how to make, and I just freehand it, and it's fun, and it's kind of like bandana bonanza, you know. I have genuinely in the past week made over 10 bandanas. I can't be stopped. The machine, the bandana bonanza machine must go on. Okay, so now that we have sort of discussed the goals of the Crochetathon, let me discuss kind of how the rest of this video is going to go, because y'all are going to get a little bit more than what TikTok gets. I will be doing hourly updates. So, every hour, I will be coming on here and showing you progress and kind of talking about what the next plan is, maybe what I'm watching or what I plan to watch. Things like that. For the first like 3 to 4 hours, it'll literally be just the hourly updates. Because again, I'm mainly focused on finishing Andor. And I'm barely gonna want to stop the episode to come and do an hourly update. I'm just gonna want to keep watching. So probably not until a few segments in are you gonna get actual videos of me crocheting live, because there'll be some times where I'll like want to take a break of watching shows and stuff, so I'll just sit here and I'll crochet and kind of talk to y'all, you know, things like that. Or there'll just be times where I'll have like little music and there'll be a video of me, maybe a little bit sped up, maybe not, who knows, of me just crocheting and vibing. I will remind you and let everyone know that I am doing this and recording this all on my phone, all mobily. Your girl's broke. I ain't fancy. I don't got any personal computer or laptop or anything to edit this and film this and do any of this outside of my phone. So when I am crocheting or talking to y'all like real time, that is genuinely all I'm doing, because I can't watch or have anything else playing or going on because it's all on my phone. So if I am actively watching something and trying to get through, you know, like the Marvel movies and stuff, you will only get the hourly updates. But there'll be at least, you know, 3 or 4 times where I am actively crocheting and you get to see what I'm working on. That is the plan. I plan on starting the Crochetathon, I'm dubbing it, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, because that's where I am, is Central Standard Time. Live in Tennessee. We are probably going to be camped out in my living room, kind of on my couch for probably the full 24 hours, so that I don't get tempted to get really sleepy and fall asleep in my bed. Which again means that everything's going to be mobile, because I do have a TV, but it's in the bedroom, and I can't really go in the bedroom without being tempted to fall asleep. So this is my sort of foolproof way to not fall asleep. But I have most of everything kind of laid out, kind of set up, ready to go. I have a phone cord charger with extension cord, my ring light, everything set up right here. I even got all my little crochet hooks. I got my stitch markers. I got my little scissors. I got even my hand lotion in case my hands get really dry from messing with all this acrylic yarn, because 90% of what I am messing with today and will be working with is acrylic yarn. So I am super excited. Actually, I really want to catch up on a lot of crochet things. So basically, to sum it all down, the goal for the Crochetathon is finish 2 baby blankets, at least get halfway done on a full-size blanket, and make anywhere from 5 to 10 bandanas. I think that is a realistic goal for a full 24 hours. At least for me personally. Because the last time I worked on my other 2 cats' baby blankets, I was done with it within like 5 hours of working on them. With making a border on it and everything. I guess that's a humble brag, I guess. But I just don't think it's going to take me a full I don't think it's unrealistic for a full 24 hours for me to try to crochet 2 baby blankets, get at least halfway done with a full-size blanket, which, no, I'm over about a fourth of the way done anyway, so it's really only about a fourth more I need to work on. And then some bandanas, and I can always go back to my dad's blanket. So I guess I won't see you at 7 because we'll start at 7, but I will probably see you at 8 for the hourly update. The Andor episodes don't come out until 8 p.m. So I will probably watch the third episode of Chernobyl, the miniseries, and kind of go from there. So I guess I will see you all at 8 p.m. or in another hour or so. Okay, everyone, hour 1 down. We have a buddy. Mr. Simon is snuggling up with us. Very wonderful. So we didn't get very far. We have got some more pink. Medium rose, I believe, is the official color, or it could be light rose. It's a rose color. We are just about to transfer and change colors from the pink to this light purple, actually. So we are getting ready to color change. I have about 10 more minutes of Chernobyl episode 3. I'm gonna finish that, and then I'm probably gonna go and check and see if Andor the last 3 episodes have dropped. If so, the next hourly update may not be exactly at 9 p.m. I will probably actually finish the episode of Andor. But this is what we have so far. Hopefully I will be almost finished, if not finished with the purple, by the time I finish Andor. So like another 2 hours. That is my goal. Okay, it is hour 2 of the Crochetathon down. It is currently 9 p.m. I just finished episode 10 of Andor. Make it stop. Jesus freaking Christ! I'm trying to spoil it for y'all, but holy crap, was that that was a good freaking episode, and it was really good, considering it didn't even have fucking Cassian in it. Anyway, this is how far we got. I got a couple rows of the purple. I think that's pretty good for 1 hour. As you can tell, I still got my snuggle buddy here. He's my crochet assistant, the yarn inspector, just crochet inspector in general, the project inspector. But this is what we got so far. I should hopefully be done with the light purple by the time I get on the 3rd and final episode, or that got released tonight, of Andor. So the 12th episode, I should be finished with the light purple and onto the dark purple. Fingers crossed by then. But that is the update so far. I am really excited to keep watching Andor, and also kind of terrified because I don't want it to be over. So let us go on for hour 3. Alright, so hour 3 of the Crochetathon is done. It is now 10 o'clock, and we got some more purple done. I should be finished with the light purple and into the dark purple by the 4th hour. So very excited. It looks very pretty. I don't know. I'm really hoping that my coworker likes it. It looks kind of like the bouquet she had. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have added this pink stripe in the middle. I don't know. I think it's working up really beautifully, though. Alright, I will see y'all at hour 4. It is 11 p.m. Hour 4 down. I just finished season 2 of Andor. And the whole time, the whole last episode, I'm like, no way, this is the last episode. No way. It's like a year before the Battle of Yavin. No way. It was last episode. And I don't want to spoil it, but I was not expecting the last scene. I'm shook. Anyway, I was right in my goal. I am now on the dark purple. It's 4 hours. I've been working on this blanket for 4 hours. I am ready to be working on something else. But I fear if I stop and I work on anything else, I'm not going to come back to this. So we persevere and we push on and we finish. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna watch next, honestly, because I'm honestly shook. I don't know how to process the end of Andor. Oh my god, that was just brilliant. That was amazing. Holy hell. Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kinda wanna watch Rogue One now. I wanna just straight up watch Rogue One. Even though I already know. I actually just recently, not too long ago, rewatched Rogue One. So I don't know. Probably I might not rewatch it. I may do my original plan of trying to watch some Marvel movies. So we shall see. But it is 11 p.m. right now. And this is what we got on the blanket. We started down here, and now we up here. Hello, hour 5 down. It is currently 12 a.m. on the dot. We got a little bit more, not a lot. It's kind of slow going. I'm still processing Andor, so I decided instead of trying to tackle any Marvel movies, which I feel like requires a little bit more brain power, I just decided to just go for a random horror movie. I stayed on the Disney Plus app, Disney Hulu, whatever you call it, and I'm watching a horror movie called Don't Turn Out the Lights. I'm gonna be for real with you. I'm barely 30 minutes in. I almost turned that motherfucker off. I almost turned it off within the first 5 minutes because the opening scene is so cringy. It's like just like 2 women screeching at each other. And it's like, okay, chill the fuck out. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I kind of cannot wait to see you die now. But I digress. I pushed through the first 5 minutes, past the opening scene, and every other scene beyond that scene is pretty good. The characters being fleshed out, pretty good. I'm liking them so far and everything. Like they're kind of sort of stereotypical college kids, and I'm liking them so far. And there's a little bit of subtle foreshadowing moments. I'm like, ooh, and I already called one thing. Already called that he didn't actually ask his uncle for the RV. I was like, I bet he didn't actually ask his uncle for the RV because there's this weird box of like teeth in the bathroom, and there's this fucking big ass old looking chest on the back bumper of the RV locked, and it's like, okay, weird. I bet you didn't ask your uncle. I bet you don't have permission. I bet your uncle would have never allowed you to take that motherfucking RV because I bet it's haunted. And sure enough, lo and behold, 30 minutes in, boom, they hit something in the road, dead ass, dark as fuck at night, on a fucking back ass country ass road, no cell service, you know, and he lets us slip that he didn't actually ask his uncle for the RV. It's like, wow, who would have thought? Anyway, I love actually correctly guessing shit in horror, especially horror movies. So I was right. I'm like, woo! I'm not usually one for like the supernatural kind of entity horror movies either, but that's looking like where it's going. Looking like maybe some demonic possession, maybe some entity horror, and I'm not usually one for those, but I'm liking it so far. So, but hour 5. Okay, it is 1 a.m. hour 6 of the Crochetathon. I have my trusty assistant and crochet buddy here. He's keeping me company the whole time. I got like 25 more minutes left in the Don't Turn Out the Lights movie. The last 25 minutes will make or break this movie. So far, this movie, amazing. Like a 10 out of 10 movie. I am genuinely, granted, it's like, again, 1 a.m., 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. It's pitch black outside. So, probably not the best idea to watch it. But, as you can tell, all the lights are on in the house. Genuinely, some moments terrifying. Terrifying, okay? The entity screaming Michael and like just in general, just oh my god. And I don't know, obviously the RV is connected because now they have found demonology books and Satan books in the RV as well. So obviously something with the RV is going on, but I don't think it's RV specific. I think, I don't know, because they stopped at a diner and it was like a racist diner, and I think it was because Michael was black that they were all like, turn around, get the fuck out of here. But also they literally said, turn around to the highway, don't go forward. And, you know, and then they saw like a car on the side of the road before they got to the diner. So I don't know, there's a lot of things pointing to the road also being haunted or something. I don't know, but this is where we've gotten. I am, I think, on the last row of this purple. I'm about to color change to the last thing of pink. Thank fuck. 6 fucking hours. I am ready to be done with this goddamn blanket. And I still have the border. I still have the white border. Okay. It is 2 a.m. We're 7 hours in. I'll be mad for real. I did not realize that. I did not think I was going to lose steam this quickly. Oh, God. We did not get much done. We got just the start. Listen, I basically crocheted for barely 10 minutes this last hour. In my defense, I finished Don't Turn Off the Lights, which I have some thoughts. For one, not a 10 out of 10 movie. The last 30 minutes did make it a little fucky. To me, 7 out of 10 movie. But, I don't know, this shit was just confusing. Honestly, I thought the last 30 minutes was gonna, connect the RV and the, Satanist and, cult things in it to what was happening. But instead, it seemed to be destination specific, like I ended up thinking, because the end was like another car going by, and they ended up going by the RV that was on the side of the road, and I don't know. And what the fuck was that sandwich thing with the credits going on? What the hell was the? Now I want a sandwich. I want a big fat roast beef and mustard sandwich, and I don't have roast beef. I do have mustard, but I digress. This is what I got. I haven't even started on this damn border, and it's been taking me 7 hours to do this blanket. I'm regretting and rethinking all of my life choices. And the thing is I can't even, I can't chicken out. I can't quit. I can't do that. I can't go for 12 hours and call it quits and be like, yeah, that was a sort of marathon or crochet-a-thon. I can't do that because I'm off tomorrow or today, which is Wednesday, but I work Thursday and I'm supposed to open the store Thursday. I'm supposed to be up there at 7 a.m. So I can't sleep all day Wednesday, be up all Wednesday night, and then go into work Thursday. I just can't. I can't do it. I gotta do it. I gotta push through and persevere. I just had a cup of coffee. Hopefully that'll help me. I am trying to, much to the displeasure of my kitty cats, not allowing them to really get in my lap and actively snuggle me, because if they do, I'm going to knock out. I'm going to crash. In fact, honestly, I think you laying on the couch is transferring the sleepy powers. Look at him. Look at how cute he is. Look at how handsome. We persevere. We shall persevere. So I decided, since I don't know what the heck to watch right now, because I know I said I wanted to like watch 5 Marvel movies, but honestly it's only 7 hours in. I got plenty of time. You know, and maybe if I wait to watch the Marvel movies until like later, I can, like, they'll re-energize me. I don't know. But I just feel like trying to watch one right now will not re-energize me. It'll only further exhaust me. I don't know how to explain it. Probably makes no sense. But so instead, for at least maybe 10ish minutes, hopefully, I'm gonna just kind of crochet and yap with y'all if the cats will allow me. Y'all want to see my new kitten? Come here. Ta-da! Look at him. He's a little void. And he's trying to chew my cords. Okay. Stop chewing cords. His name is Theodore. As one should expect, because I have Simon here. And then I have Alvin somewhere skimpering around. Turns out he's a scaredy cat, Alvin is. If you hear any noises in the house, that's probably Alvin playing. Or Theodore right here playing. So that Don't Turn Out the Lights movie was really, I don't know. Like, for the most part, it was a really good movie. But that last 30 minutes got real confusing. Like, a couple of scenes were not needed at all. Were not needed at all. And of course, when I'm going to sit here and crochet and yap with y'all is when the cats are going to play. The cats have impeccable timing. They have been asleep this entire time. And the minute I start to record a full length little yap and crochet thing with y'all, they just knocked over my water bottle. Thankfully it was closed. Goofy things. And I just showed you off. Okay, hour 8 of the Crochetathon. I have a little bit more of the blanket done. Hopefully by hour 9 I'll at least be able to start on the freaking border. I ended up not yapping or crocheting with y'all because the cats were playing, and then less than a minute after I stopped, I got a trade-in on my crochet assistance. So I apologize for the barely minute, 2 minutes, whatever from before. I am watching X-Men 2 or X2 or however the hell you pronounce it, Wolverine 2. That's what I'm currently watching right now. I am so freaking tired. I genuinely was not expecting to lose steam this fast. In any other day and any other night, I have trouble going to sleep. Like, I naturally stay awake. And the one time I'm like, oh, I could just stay awake, it's fine. It's like my body's like, we would love to go to bed. Like, thanks. Wow, okay. 8 hours. Haven't even started the border on it yet. Hour 9. It is currently 4 a.m. And I still have my little buddy over here. And this is how much we've gotten. I estimate 2 to 3 more rows. And we will be done with the body of the blanket. And I still have to do the border!
Somebody's detain me!
We are on hour 10 of the Crochetathon. It is 5 a.m. We are finally on the border. Finally on the border. So... and we're going to do a single crochet border of white all around, and then we're going to probably go back over it with some of this. However, I don't know if I'll actually like finish it, because at this point I've gotten the absolute biggest bulk of it. And honestly, I don't even know if I'll finish doing this border, because I was mainly wanting to get the body done, because, I mean, in all honesty, the border itself shouldn't take me more than 3 hours max, and I can always come back to it later in the Crochetathon, or I do still have like 2 to 3 weeks until this is supposed to be ready. I can get to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got through the biggest bulk of what I guess I needed to. I know I said I wanted to finish it. I was not expecting it to take me 10 fucking hours. So, hour 11 of the Crochetathon. It is now 6 a.m. I got my little buddy over here trying to make sure that I take plenty of breaks and rest my arm. We actually got, we're on the home stretch, y'all. We on the home stretch. It only took me basically 12 fucking hours, because I will finish it in this last 11 to 12th hour. 12 fucking hours to do this. Insane. I am liking the border though. It's turning out very nice. Let me see if I can just smooth this with my foot a little bit. Oh no, cat, please stop. Okay. Okay, so we are in the home stretch now of this blanket. We are on the final bit of the border. It's gonna look so great. I'm so happy. I thought I may stop and do something else, but I ended up watching an episode of the Creepcast, and I got my second wind. Also, I see daylight peeking out the windows, so I got re-energized. Woohoo! Either the coffee finally fucking kicked in. So I see the end. The finish line is in sight. I just need about 1 more hour. I can do it. I can do this, y'all. And then after that, I'm probably gonna just maybe make his blanket. I think his baby blanket won't take as long because it's blanket yarn versus medium weight yarn. So I think that will be different. I have not really watched any of the things I said I was gonna watch. The vibes are not vibing. So I did watch one episode of the Chernobyl miniseries on Max, and then I watched the last 3 episodes of the Andor series. Which, fuck it, we gonna get spoiled for it, because at this point, by the time I edit this video and put it out, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 days from it being released. So Cassian has a son. Shook. Yeah. At least I assume it was a son, child. Cassian as a child. Pretty fucking rad, if you ask me. I'm liking that, but I'm also like, they wouldn't put that out there just as a one-off. Like, surely if they're producing more Star Wars media, the fact that Cassian Andor has a child has to be important, right? Yeah, It's very interesting. I don't know. I also have watched, let me see, what did I watch after Andor? Crap, I watched the Don't Turn Out the Lights horror movie, which was weird. It was good, but it was weird. Like, the last 30 minutes kind of fucked it up. Was not a fan of it. I also watched X2, which is the second X-Men movie. I said my personal goal was to watch maybe 5 Marvel movies, and when I say Marvel movies, my goal was the MCU timeline. I just finished Thor Dark World, so the next thing is Iron Man 3. But I don't know. I really want to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, but I really have to fucking push through at least 2 to 3 more movies before I get to that. I think it's only 2, but still. And who knows, I may end up watching 1 or 2, because this is only we're only halfway done. This is only, like, we just passed hour 11. We're not quite on hour 12 yet. So, you know, we have time. Alright, it is hour 12. I don't know why I was going to hold up a 2. Hour 12 of the Crochetathon. It is 7 a.m. and I now have 2 helpers. If y'all could not tell, this is a cat. This is a cat. You might can see his bald spot. But we're literally, okay, genuinely in the home stretch. I am on side 3 out of 4 of the border. I only got this side to go. It's looking good. Okay, I will be so fucking glad when it's over. I cannot wait to start working with this. I need to feel some other yarn project in my hands. So that is where we are right now. I think I am about to watch Insufferable Bastards, maybe. I don't know why, but it might be because of the lack of sleep, but I just don't know what to watch. I should have had a game plan. There's not one. The vibes are not there. I don't know what to watch. I've watched a few YouTube videos. I've watched, the other things I told you I've watched. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to watch Insufferable Bastards because I think Pedro Pascal's in it. So, okay. Really quickly, I don't know where I got Insufferable Bastards from. I assume there is a movie called Insufferable Bastards. What I'm actually watching is Blood-Sucking Bastards. It has Pedro Pascal. He looks a little weird without facial hair, though, I will admit. But y'all, we're about to finish this. And I thought we should record this moment. So, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. And I cannot wait to kind of show y'all fully the size and everything. It's going to be so great. I only have a few more stitches left. The trick is gonna have to be slip stitching this bitch, because it's just that kind of yarn. Let's see if I can. Yeah, trying to weave this kind of yarn is a little bit of a challenge. We ain't gonna lie. But we're weaving it in extra good. Because it's supposed to be a baby blanket, so it's going to be for baby. And so I don't want it to come apart on the baby. I do not have a human baby. I've never had a human baby. My coworker was telling me all the stuff about her gyno, like her OBGYN or whatever the hell, like the stuff that was going on. I was like, oh god, that just sounds like a nightmare. Ugh, I could never. I have no desire to be pregnant or have human children at all. Okay, I like my four-legged furry ones. Alright. It is done! I am about to show ya. Alright, so it is hour 13 of the Crochetathon. It is 8 a.m. I have officially started on my second project, which is I am working on Theodore's baby blanket. I am being bold and ambitious, learning a new stitch. It is supposed to be an interlocking crochet stitch, and I'm sure it would be better seen on non-blanket or non-jumbo yarn. But yeah, because apparently my dumbass did not read this. This is a size 7 jumbo, and I'm supposed to be using an 11.5 hook. Your girl ain't got that. I'm using a 9 when making do. So it feels nice, and honestly, even though like from like up close it looks a little questionable, like just knots from far away, a little texture, a little razzmatazz pizzazz. So the next hour I will probably not make much progress. The next hour is going to be mainly a food break. I gotta get some food in me, man. And maybe a little bit of a away screen time break and hand break. I'm probably gonna crochet for at least the like minimum of 5 or 10 minutes, so that I can, you know, technically say, hey, I crocheted of that hour. But like I genuinely, I've got to get up, move around a little bit, eat me a little something, and kind of recalibrate a little bit. I will still be crocheting from 8 to 9 within the hour. I will still be doing it. I just don't think I will be making very much progress. Which, yeah. It is hour 14. It is 9 a.m. I didn't get that much done. I got a couple of more rows done. Not a lot, but, yeah. I'm losing my second wind. I don't know if I'll get a third wind. Damn. I, of course, have my little buddy. My back hurts and I'm ready to go to bed, actually. But I can't because then my sleep schedule would be all messed up. So we have to persevere, push on through. What color is this yarn even? Color. Vineyard green. Fancy. It is 10 a.m. We are on hour 15, I think. I'm not checking the math right now. He is knocked the hell out. Y'all are getting so much cat content in this video too. So I actually fucked up. I don't know why I decided to try and learn a new stitch without sleep. So I got frustrated, frogged it, and we're just doing a simple half double crochet. And honestly, I kind of like how that's looking better than the jumbled knot of whatever the hell I was doing before. So, also, and don't judge me, I don't want to hear that it's a bad show, that it's the gross humor, and I don't care, okay? The only thing I'm mad about is the price that I had to do to fucking renew my Netflix subscription. Since when the fuck is a Netflix subscription, a standard, mind you, without ads, $17.99? The fuck? Oh my god, like, Jesus Christ. And I'd like to dog on Netflix and be like, oh, they don't have any good shows. But unfortunately, a good 50% of my comfort shows come from Netflix shows, like Netflix original shows, such as BoJack Horseman, F is for Family, Big Mouth, Human Resources, Stranger Things, and it's like, ugh, Inside Job. Oh my god, like, I can't, and obviously Netflix don't really make DVDs or anything, so there's no physical media of it. Like, I think the first couple of seasons might have gotten a physical media copy, as well as the first couple seasons of BoJack, but beyond that, no. If they ever take that off of Netflix, like, we're screwed. Just like apparently Netflix took Black Mirror, Bandersnatch or whatever off, and it's like, bitch, that was a literal original of yours. The fuck? I don't know. I got beef with Netflix, but I had to suck it up, and I renewed my subscription because I'm rewatching Big Mouth. I was like already rewatching it like last month, and I was on season 6. And the last season's coming out in just like, I think a week or so, maybe a couple weeks, I don't know. So I'm rewatching Big Mouth right now. That's where I'm at because I don't have the brain capacity and effort to focus on anything new. I can't focus on an actual plot that I gotta be like, oh, huh? I can't do it. My brain's fried. I'm done, okay? As far as, so I'm not probably gonna watch any Marvel movies. I'm probably not gonna watch any of my TV shows that I like. I'm probably not gonna watch Sex and the City anymore. I'm gonna go on a whole little tangent right here on Sex and the City because, listen, I know, and spoilers for Sex and the City, whatever, I know that eventually Big has a heart attack and dies. And I know, like, eventually I think he and Carrie do get married after he divorces Natasha or whatever. And I knew he married Natasha first. And I knew that apparently it was always this thing apparently between Aiden and Big. And Carrie cheated on Aiden with Big. And Big's her Salmon or some shit. I knew that shit. However, I was not expecting to getting into season 3, barely being introduced to Aiden. Like, barely, it feels like 5 episodes in. And they've just, like, officially solidified their relationship and everything and defined it and have been having miraculous, amazingly set. Like, her life's amazing right now. And then this whole thing pisses me the fuck off because I don't like Carrie as a character. I'm ready to hate on her. I'm ready to dog on her. I'm ready for it. However, in this fucking situation, in this episode, I feel like I gotta defend Carrie, and I don't like it, and so I have to not watch the show for a bit. I gotta take a break and process more because it's like I knew she was gonna cheat, but in the exact context of the first instance of her cheating, it's Aiden is renovating her apartment, and so she can't deal with the noise because she's a writer and everything. She has a process, so she goes to a hotel because she can't go to Aiden's place because Aiden has a dog, and the dog will also mess up her process. Okay, as a former writer myself, I get that a little bit. So she goes to a hotel and everything, and then Aiden calls her and goes, okay, someone named Big was calling up here. I told him the hotel. And the whole thing about this is in the last like episode and a half or so, Big has recently found out that Carrie has a man and is happy. And then he just loses his fucking shit, which, bro, you were with her for 2 fucking years and you didn't even, you were fucking embarrassed of her, which I get it, granted. From your point of view, Big, it was probably more of a weird thriller because she was just always fucking there. The church thing with Carrie, that shit was insane. Okay, I get that from his perspective a little bit. But if you're going to commit to a relationship with that person who freaked you the fuck out into stalking you basically for 2 fucking years, it's like, maybe at least treat him with a bit more respect. I don't know. I don't even fucking know. Their whole relationship was toxic. But then the whole Paris thing happens, and it's like, he doesn't tell her about it. And then it falls through in the end. But then, while they're broken up, while he's in Paris, he meets fucking Natasha, and then they get married. Like, he's with Carrie for 2 fucking years. No talk of marriage. He meets Natasha, and within 5 months, they're getting married. I would be crashing out like Carrie. I got it. I fucking felt that. Okay, cool. I related to Carrie. Not the biggest thing I want it to be, but I'm relating to Carrie. And so now, it's like Big, having been married to Natasha, I think barely like 7 to 9 months at this point, realizes Carrie has a new man. Carrie is happy and loses his fucking shit. And it proceeds to, at the furniture showing of Aiden's, get shit-faced drunk and tell Carrie that the marriage is not working out and he's looking elsewhere. In which, within about, like, I think 48 hours, he calls her. She misses his call. She calls him back, and he goes, I take it back. Completely whiplash for her, which at this point, she was going to give in to him. And him going back on it, she's like, oh yeah, fuck you. And that already has me mad as hell. But again, skip ahead. She's at the hotel. Big comes to the hotel room. And she's like, at this point, she's like, you already took it back. You're just the same. You're never going to change. You were not serious about me. But I don't want to. I'm with Aiden now. I'm with Aiden. And he follows her through the lobby of the hotel room. He follows her on the elevator, even though she says, no, do not follow me on the elevator. He follows her on the elevator. And then what happens? He forces himself on her in the elevator. And I mean that, like, she's backing up away from her. Everything about her body language is no, I don't, And she's in a tight and close space with this man who's obviously bigger than her. And he kisses her like 2 times. And she says no. And then the 3rd time, and she melts into him. And then boom, they're in the hotel room and they've had sex. And the episode ends. And I don't know how to feel about that because, damn. And I did not mean for this to be a whole 8-minute update segment. Oops. Anyway, I'll see you at 11 a.m. Hello, it is 11 a.m. It is let's see here, 16. Hour 16. What's up, Pam? What's up, Mr. Kitty? It's Simon. And this is how far we've gotten on Theodore's blanket so far. Not a lot, but I'm liking it a lot better than whatever the hell I had going on. So, basically, I'm gonna go ahead and say if by like 3:30 I'm not done with this, I'm gonna just have to shelve it and I'm going to work on my dad's blanket. And unfortunately, the only thing I'll have to show for my Crochetathon will be the one baby blanket. I knew I was too, what even is the word? I don't even know what the word is. Too what, Simon? Optimistic about my goals for this Crochetathon. I really thought I was going to get to the bandanas. Hell, man. That fucking baby blanket fucked me up. So, wow. I think I'm going to go take a bathroom break. And I am probably also going to take a small snack break. So, I don't think I'm gonna have enough yarn for a baby blanket even. This is one scheme. I'm getting at least like 2 more. This is why I fucking hate Michael's. That's why I fucking miss Joann's. Because any good blanket yarn I have to order online. And I can't do that anymore. Fuck. And it's like, I can't even go to Michael's and like see what else I could get in the same size of this yarn, which is apparently a fucking 7. Because the Burnett blanket yarn that I got is all like a freaking 5 or 6, and it's not the same, and it's a very noticeable difference. Dang it. I was like, how many hours wasted? I'm getting really discouraged. Hey, look who decided to join us! It's Alvin, everybody! He's decided to come for some kitty snuggles. It is currently 12 p.m. I believe it has been, oh god, okay, let's see here. 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait. Fuck. How many hours this is, my brain cannot comprehend. So 7 a.m. was 12 hours. 8 a.m. was 13. 9 was 14. 10, 15. 11, 16. So it's been 17. This is hour 17. Hour 17, everybody. It is now 12 p.m. I have 7 more hours to go, and we got a special visitor. We got Alvin. Oh, Mr. Orange Creamsicle Mans. He is chilling, decided to come and chill with us. We decided to just kind of go ahead and continue crocheting this. See how it, what it is, we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna crochet it until I run out of the yarn, and then maybe I'll just go around it until I run out of brown yarn. Who knows? But I think I'm gonna take a little break, a little kitty break right now. Get some snuggles in. My hand hurts really bad actually, so man. It is 1 p.m. Haven't got that much further. We ain't got that much left of it, no. Yeah. I don't know. But this is what we're working with, and then after that, I'm just gonna start going around it with this. So. And then at 3:30, no matter where I am with this, unless I'm literally like almost finished, I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna work on my dad's blanket for his birthday / Father's Day. I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. I am exhausted and tired, and I kind of don't want to crochet anymore. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to sleep for like until tonight probably, but I'm just so tired of crocheting. I never thought I would say that, but my brain is like, girl, maybe just doom scroll on TikTok for a bit. It is 2 p.m. It is 2 p.m. and I have my little crochet assistant has been very great catching them Z's. This is what we got so far. It's at least looking a little bit better. Ain't gonna get much bigger. I probably can squeeze like 3 more rows out of it. Maybe if I'm lucky. I don't know. I took a little break to eat and then to watch TikTok a little bit, and I came across a couple of Marvel TikTok videos, and it inspired me. So I am currently watching Iron Man 3. That is where we are now. And I'm probably gonna watch the Captain America Winter Soldier next. I don't know if I'll get to Guardians of the Galaxy in my Crochetathon or not. That may be a later date. I don't know. I wouldn't say I necessarily got my third wind, but it's kind of like a comeback sort of. Not a full one, but I'm here. Look how fucking cute he is. So handsome. Okay, slight change of plans. I'm going to still attempt to do this challenge because I obviously can't sleep, but I got kind of sort of called into work for 2 hours. They need me at the store for 2 hours because the second shift person can't come in until 5, and apparently the first shift person kind of just walked out of the store, locking it, cussing everybody out. So I don't know, but I'm going to tentatively take my dad's blanket and the little half skein I kind of got going on and sort of crochet that and see if I can get away with that. Because I mean, hell, the fact that I even offered to come in is pretty, you know, not to toot my own horn, but no sleep, going into work. Fuck, why'd I do that? Money! So I just got home. It is currently about 5:40. I was not really able to crochet shit at work. It was actually slammed packed busy for once. Insane. So unfortunately the sort of Crochetathon 24-hour challenge was disrupted by life. But I mean, I still got a pretty good amount of crocheting done, so it is what it is. And I now have cheesecake. So I'm not too mad about it. I will probably be trying to finish Iron Man 3 just so I don't conk out too early. But after that, I'm probably just gonna go to bed. Probably just gonna go to bed. So I apologize for the disappointment. We will be attempting to do this again in the future. Maybe with a little less pressure of a time crunch and deadlines. Maybe just to genuinely crochet just to crochet. You know, what happened at work was, unfortunately, one of our coworkers walked out on us and no one was at the store, and when my manager called at first, I went, oh, I'm not coming in. But then I saw where she had removed him from the chest, and I went, well, I looked at the schedule and I was like, well, he was there this morning. I don't got to go in. Turns out he offered to cover the second shift coworker until 5 p.m. So that's why I had to go in until 5. Just 2 hours, but that's 2 hours extra. I may be working extra hours Friday. I am working Saturday, which I had off previously, so it's whatever, more hours. I have cheesecake, so I don't really care right now. Well-rested me would probably be very, very angry at sleep-deprived me. But that is why I also got her red velvet cupcakes and a cosmic brownie. Not sponsored. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for the abrupt sort of ending to the video. I apologize. See you next time.